attention. Just on a couple of points. First, this isn't a public participation participatory meeting, although those that have registered to speak will be given the time to speak. In the event of the fire alarm sounding, and we're not expecting the fire alarm to sound, but in the case, if I can ask you to vacate the Desborough Suite and come out and go out of the entrance to the town hall that you've just come through, and if you go to turn right and congregate at the end of the public car park until such a time we're allowed back in the building. As I said, we're not expecting any fire alarms to go off. Also, just as a matter of courtesy, whilst speakers are speaking, I would like no interruptions, because everybody has a right to put over their views and comments, and if I can ask for mobile phones to be turned to silent or switched off, as there's nothing quite so irritating as a speaker speaking and a mobile phone ringing in the background. Anyone wishing to use any of the facilities in the town hall, if you leave the Desborough Suite and they're to my right, just outside the doors, and I think that's about that. We have had a request from one of the local residents who wishes to speak tonight to actually film tonight's proceedings. Does anyone object to that? Because the camera may well be pointed in your direction from time to time. So I just want to get some indication, if you can show of hands, if you are against. No? Okay, I think everybody's accepted that. Tonight's meeting is actually audio recorded for the benefit of the borough's website. There is also a Periscope viewing of this meeting available. And I think that's about it for the moment. So on to item 1, apologies for absence. Do we have any apologies for absence?
Yes, we have apologies from Councillor Walters, and Councillor Clark is substituting this evening.
Thank you. And just for the benefit of those present, could I ask that everyone introduces themselves? I myself am Councillor Derek Wilson, representing Oldfield Ward in Maidenhead and chairman of the panel, and to my left.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sean O'Connor. I am a solicitor and legal advisor to the panel.
Good evening. My name is Mary Severill. I'm the monitoring officer and sometime advisor to the panel.
Shilpa Manette, clerk for the panel this evening.
Councillor Jerry Clark for Bisham and Cookham, a substitute member of this evening's panel.
Councillor Philip Love, representing Belmont.
Councillor Maureen Hunt from Halley and Walsons.
Councillor Richard Calloway, representing Bisham and Cookham.
Councillor Claire Stretton, representing Boyne Hill.
Councillor Derek Sharp, I represent First Platte.
Councillor Clive Bullock, representing Cox Green.
Councillor Adam Smith, I represent Maitland Riverside.
Daniel Bales, Environmental Health Officer.
Chris Durbin, Highways Officer.
Gordon Oliver, Highways Officer.
Ashley Smith, I'm Deputy Head of Planning.
Jennifer Jackson, Head of Planning.
Thank you very much. Moving on to item 2, declarations of interest. If I can have a show of hands of those who are declaring an interest, but I just wish to bring to the legals the legal side of things that the Vickers Way car park was actually debated at full council on the 19th of July 2018 where a number of number of councillors who are present here this evening also attended that full council meeting. Is there dispensation for all councillors here tonight?
Chairman, as the Chairman pointed out, you may have taken part in the council meeting on the 19th of July, which would involve funding of Vickers Way. You were sitting in a different capacity at that meeting. You were not there as the planning authority, so that does not mean that you've predetermined the matter in any way. It's the typical you sat with a different hat on. Likewise with the planning application you considered on the 17th of December. Again, taking part in that decision does not mean that you are predetermined. You simply may have a predisposition or a probability of voting in a particular way. So my advice to the panel is just taking part in either of those two meetings does not mean that you have predetermined this in any way. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you very much. So declarations of interest. I just have one declaration of interest in that it's a personal matter, as I'm a council representative on the Maidenhead Town Partnership. But as this Staffordton Way is actually outside of the Maidenhead Town Centre, I just wish to declare it so that, and that is the only personal interest I have. I do not have any other interests that are either prejudicial or anything else. I'm sure that there are other councillors who may wish to declare being on Maidenhead Town Partnership.
So my Chairman, not trustworthy.
And just for the point that we've come here this evening with an open mind, regardless of the fact that this is the fourth time it's been discussed. Right, on to item 3, that's the minutes of our previously held meetings on the 17th of December and the 19th of December. If we take the 17th of December first, they are on Roman numeral 1 to Roman numeral 5 of your agenda packs. That goes from page 5 to page 9. Do I take it that they are agreed? Okay, I will sign them at the conclusion of this meeting. And equally, the agenda on the 19th of December, again, Roman numeral 1